Hello everybody. We are come up with the second sum of death. This sum is sum number 3 in your textbook, page number 193. Currently I don't have textbook, so I have just written this sum in PDF. Anita, Sunit and Kavita were partners in the business, sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 2:2:1 respectively. Their balance sheet as on the 31st March 2019 was as under. Now this is the given balance sheet as on 31st March 2019. There are liabilities and assets, and this is the adjustment. On 1st July 2019, the Kavita has died. So the died partner is Kavita. On the following adjustments were made. All debtors are considered good. Now we are marking the adjustments on which items the adjustment has. If a contingent liability for compensation of 900 was provided, so contingent liability is not given, so it should be created over here. Investment were sold out in the market for 10% profit, so the investment has an adjustment. Loans were paid off, bank loan. Then land and building were depreciated by 800 and furniture by 1100. So furniture and I think this is the printing mistake. This is not a land and building. That should be the plant and machinery. This same mistake you can found in your textbook also. So there is no land and building is given. This is the plant and machinery. So depreciation is charged on plant and machinery. Goodwill of the firm was valued at 15,000 and it was to be raised up to the his books. So goodwill also has an adjustment. Then the Kavita was entitled to get her share in the profit up to the date of her death. The profit for 2019 was estimated at 10,000. This is also individual adjustment. The amount due to Mr. Kavita's executor was paid by NEFT. Prepare the revaluation account, partners capital, balance sheet. Now I had already drawn this sum, so you can draw the sum just like this way. This is the revaluation account. Balance sheet, partners capital debit side, partners capital credit side, bank, profit and loss suspense in this area for your working note. I will begin with the sum. So first we are going to post this sum, that is the plant and machinery 55,800. Always starts with the assets. Plant and machinery amount is 55,800. Next is investment, that is 30,000. Leave one line for your adjustment. Investment 30,000. Then next furniture 16,000. Again leave one line. I am leaving one line for what? For adjustment. The item who don't have adjustment will going to on the outer column. The item who has an adjustment will go on the inner column. If one adjustment, leave one line. The next debtor 20,800. Always remember, write the debtors inner columns amount. Debtors 20,800. Then bank, instead of writing bank columns amount, I am writing this bank columns amount into the bank account, which I already made over here. In here I will write to balance brought down and the amount will be 8,200. Then goodwill, that the last item of assets will be 10,000. Goodwill 10,000. Assets finished. Now we will begin with the liabilities. First of all is capital accounts, Anita, Sunita and Kavita, 40,000, 40,000 and 20,000. The capital will go on the partner's capital account. This is the credit side. Liabilities are always credit, so I am writing it on the credit side. 40,000, 40,000 and 20,000. My balance brought down. Then creditors 30,000. Now particularly creditors don't have any adjustment, so I'm writing it on the credit side. Then bills payable 2,000. Then next and last item, that is the bank loan. Bank loan has an amount of rupees 8,000, which has an adjustment, so we are going to write it on the inner column. Now this is our posting. Now we will begin with the adjustment. The adjustment are many similar as the admission and retirement, but some of the adjustment has little bit changes. Now first, on 1st July 2019, Kavita has died. On the following adjustments were made. All debtors are considered good. Now what this means, all debtors are considered good. They had given the RDD, means they are expecting the reserve for doubtful debt, means they are expecting the 800 to be the debt against the 20,800, but now they come to know that this 800 will be recovered from that debtor who is going to make it debt. So they are considering the all debtors are paying their amount, means we are receiving this amount, so RDD is no longer necessary now, but we are need to write it over here, that is the less RDD. We will write it here nil, means RDD is currently not necessary, 20,800. So RDD 800 is now we are getting or receiving this amount, so old RDD is not necessary, so 800 will be profit for us, and we are writing the second effect, that is the old RDD in the 800 on the revaluations account credit side. Why we are writing credit side? Because it is a nominal account, so it is credit all income and gain. Second adjustment, a contingent liability for a compensation of rupees 900 was provided. Now when Kavita died, they come to know that there was some contingent liability arises 900, so it was provided in the books of accounts, means we are going to write it over here. So we'll write it a contingent liability. Contingent liability does not have any category, so it is known as other liability. So our liability increase means 900 rupees need to be paid in the current future. So 900 is presently expenses or loss for us. This loss we are going to write it on the revaluations debit side, same as we written over there, that is the contingent liabilities. 900, our liability increased. This is the other liability. Then adjustment number third, investment were sold out in the market at 10% profit. Now currently we had an investment of 30,000. Now they told us what, this investment is sold out of 10% profit. So the total investment is sold is 30,000 as it was needs to be sold. We will write it here sold. Original price is 30,000, so we will write it here 30,000 itself, and there will be nil at the outer side. But they told us what, the total investment sold is out of 10% profit, so we are receiving this amount, so I will write it on here, that is the investment. 10% of total investment of 30,000 is 3,000. In 3,000 by adding in 30,000, it will be 30,000. 3,000. So investment is currently sold for 33. Now this 3,000 we get extra from this investment. So this extra amount is profit for us. We will write it on the credit side of revaluation account. That will be the same, that is the investment. In bracket we will write sold, amount will be 3,000. Now the next, loans were paid off. Now the loan, that is the bank loan we had already written over here, is paid off. Paid off means it is paid. So we will write less bank account, because we had a bank account. If we had a cash account, we will write it a cash account itself. 8,000 they has not given how much amount they paid, so we expect or we will treat the full amount 8,000. We will write it over here by bank loan 8,000. Now this is the bank account, credit the giver, personal account. This is the bank account, that is debit the receiver. If we had a cash account, it was credit what goes out. This is the debit what comes in. The next, that is the fifth adjustment. Land and building were depreciated by rupees 800 and furniture by 1,100. Now we need to charge the depreciation on land and building. Actually this is the printing mistake. I have even made the same mistake, but we had given the plant and machinery, so depreciation is charged on plant and machinery. Depreciation means the reduction value of fixed assets. So for plant and machinery it was rupees 800. The remaining amount will be 55. And it is also given for the furniture, that will be depreciation for furniture. They had given us 1,100. So the remaining amount will be 14,900. Both the amount deducted our assets are reduced. So this is the loss for us. This loss we are going to write it on the revaluations debit side, that will be the depreciation account. We will write plant and machinery, and the next is furniture. Plant and machinery had an 800 and furniture had an 1,100. Both the amount adding after is 1,900. Next, adjustment number 6. Goodwill of the firm was valued at 15,000. It was to be raised in the books. Goodwill we already had in our books of accounts, but they are telling what goodwill is raised up to 15,000, means the new value of goodwill is 15,000, old value is 10,000. So goodwill is increased by 5,000. We will write it here appreciation or increased or revalued. You can write anything, but basically you need to write the increased. Problem is what this goodwill is raised of all business, so this goodwill needs to be divided in the all partners by their ratio. Their ratio was given in the sum is 2:2:1. That is, you can find it over here, 2:2:1. So we will write it over here by goodwill 2,000 and 1,000, because this goodwill is divided amongst the all the partners, because it is the all partners goodwill, and this is the death of partner, so we need to divide this goodwill on the all the partners. Then next, that is the second last adjustment. Kavita was entitled to get the share in the profit up to the date of his death. the profit for 2019 was estimated as 10,000. Now they are telling what they had having an 10,000 profit, means they are expecting 10,000 profit in this year. So the 10,000 profit needs to be divided by their ratio. Their ratio is 2 is to 2 is to 1, that is the total of 5. We will divide 5 by 10,000, so we will get the actual answer 2000. Now problem precise what this 2000 is for 12 months, but problem in this sum is what the Kavita is died on July, so we will calculate, that is the April, means we are our accounting year starts on April, 1st April, so April, May and June, and 1st July she died, so 3 months only happened, means the original process was made in this accounting year. So we need to divide this 10,000, that is the 2000, the share of Kavita. This is the Kavita share. Kavita share. 2000 is for 12 months. We need to divide it for the 3 months. Now we will make it half and again half. 2000 half is 1000 and 1000 halves is 500. So this is our answer. Now this 500 will be provided to Kavita, but problem precise again, Kavita is died, so this 500 needs to be paid to Kavita only, but Kavita is no more, but we are writing this on the credit side of partners capital account by profit and loss suspense account. Means what, this 500 will be paid to whom is a basic suspense for us, so we are writing it on here. Second effect will be here, that is the Kavita's capital account, that is 500. Next, the amount due to Kavita executors was paid by NEFT prepare revaluation. Now we will need to total for the executors amount. After the total we will come to know that how much amount is left for the Kavita to paid. So make the total of the sum. 3800 is bigger, means there is a credit balance in this sum. 3800. Now this will be 900, 900, 1800 and 2800 is the total expense. So the basic profit is 1000. Now this 1000 needs to be divided to all partners, so we will write it here to partners capital account. So Anita, then Sunita, and then Kavita. Now their ratio is what, 2 is to 2 is to 1. After dividing by 5 we will find out rupees 200 as a one part, so both the partners, that is Anita and Sunita, will get 400, Kavita will get 200. Now in this particular account it is debited, on the next account it will be credited. Write the account name, that is the revaluation account, that is the 400, 400 and 200. Now we need to divide the Kavita's share basically. So Kavita 20,000, 21,700. Kavita needs to be paid 21,700. 21,700. Now in last adjustment they told us what, the amount due to Kavita's executor was paid by NEFT. NEFT means they are making the bank transfer for Kavita, so we will write it over here to bank account, in bracket we will write executors loan account. Now in this particular account it is debited, that is 21,700. In bank account it will be credited. We will write it here by executors loan account 21,700. In many books it is given as Kavita's capital. That will be right for you if you write it over here. But executors loan account is a preferable word for this. We'll make the total of bank account, then we'll go to the balance sheet. And we had an total of profit and loss suspense 500. This 500 will be by balance carried down. This balance will carry to balance sheet because this balance is on the credit side. On next account it will be debited, so it will be debited on the asset side. So profit and loss suspense, that is 500. Now the bank, that is a 33 plus 8, so it will be 41,200. After deducting 29,700, it will be deducting 21, it will be 2,200. Then 8, that is 12,000. That is 12,200, and the 700, 12,200, it will be 11,500. You can calculate it. It will be by balance carried down. This 11,500 will be posted on the next account, that is the balance sheet. I already write it here, bank account. I will write only 11,500. I will make the total of Anita and Sunit also 42,400. 42,400. This is again the same 42,400. 42,400. Total is the answer. So 42,400. 42,400. We will write it over here to balance carried down. Now this balance will carried on the next account. Here it is debited, on the next account it will be credited. That is the liabilities. Liabilities are always credit, so it will be 84,800. I will make the total of balance sheet. We will find the answer. So that is the 80,000 plus 30, that will be 1,10,000. This is 900. 1,10,000 plus 4, 1,14,000. 1,16,000. 1,16,000, 800, 900, 17. So 1,10,000, 1,16,000, 1,17,700. 1,17,700. 1,17,700. That is our final sum.